Hey. What's up? You good? I hope so. It's 2020, man. January the 4th to be exact. 2020. I have a drink to that. So I'm trying things a lot different this year. Last year was good. The year before that was good. But if you looked at my vision board, you saw that the first thing in the top left corner before any of the rest of the vision started, it was a simple quote on there that said, "Everything in my past led up to this day." Stepping stones, foundations. However you want to look at it, we're here. Be grateful. Look, man, I'm not going to keep you long today. I just wanted to really hop on and just chit-chat with you real quick and hopefully inspire somebody that's out there. That's what it's all about this year, man. I put my vision board up the other day just so you can have an opportunity to see my things manifest throughout the year. I was looking at some of my past vision boards that I had created, and I was upset that I didn't really do what I did this year and just putting it out into the universe, man. A lot of the things that I had a chance to accomplish and see happen over the couple of years, I had already visioned it. And I think one of the key things in life, as I've had an opportunity to travel around the world and meet diverse people of all kind of different backgrounds and cultures, one thing that I really found that most of all of them had some type of vision board, regardless if it was a physical vision board similar to as I created and put up, or if it was just something that resembled that goals in which they wanted, whether it was a little model car that they had on their desk, or a recreation of a small miniature jet or something like that. They had something that was like, these are the things of why I work as hard as I work, is because I know if I keep doing this, I'm going to get this, right? That's what it's all about. I mean, when we have goals and we know where we're going, it's less tiring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever ran track or something, but when you get in that last couple of meters, it's like you get another boost of energy when you see the finish line. But if you don't ever have a set goal of where you're trying to go, you don't have a finish line. You don't have that second wind to kick in to get you there, right? So you're just exhausted. You're running that tank and it's just going down. You know what I'm saying? It's not a goal. You know, I can get the best athlete and I can get somebody that's almost in a wheelchair and I can have them race, right? Now, I tell the person that's in the wheelchair where they're going, and I don't tell the athlete where they're going. And I say, go. Athlete takes off full speed. Wheelchair just chug along, chug along, chug along. Now, athlete had no idea that he was only going 3 feet. He took off and ran a mile in the wrong direction. So I say that to say it's not about always the tools in which you're given. It's understanding how to utilize those tools, how to leverage it. It's more so understanding what's the purpose and what you're utilizing those tools for. This is how I'm going to be doing it this year, man. I wanted to stay positive. I wanted to get great energy out. I wanted to invite you into my home. I'm here for conversation. That's one of the biggest things I wanted to make sure that I was doing this year, was be open to chat and converse and divulge knowledge, obtain knowledge, share knowledge. You know, it's all about being an open book and being a vessel that's able to not only, and a lot of people took a couple of posts that I put up in when I said being 100% selfish. It is definitely from a selfish standpoint, but my selfishness is to be unselfish to others, and I get joy out of that. So, you know, you determine good or bad, whatever your your selfish is, you're going to be the 100% of that. So, if it's something that you don't want other people to see, change it. And if not, if it's something that you've been hesitant and not wanting to get out and do just because you're worried about what people going to think, be 100% you. Those that are there for you will be there. Those who are not supposed to be there, guess what? They won't be. It's no coincidence that I feel like this is going to be a perfect year for me. I mean, you look at it, 10, 10, 80 equals 100. So I have to be a 100 every single second of the day. If that offends you, sorry. If that attracts you, come. Join me. Let's ride. Let's have fun. Let's rock out. Let's party. Let's do the business though, so that we can party as hard as we want to, as long as we want to, and not have to worry about anything. That's where we're going this year. Foundation's been set. We're gathering the harvest this year. We're collecting the fruits of our labor. And we don't want to just collect it, we want to eat it. We want to eat, grow and eat, plant more seeds from what we eat. That's where we at. 2020 beast mode. If you're not in the beast mode, hit me. I'll give you the cheat code. I got you. We riding out. Salute. Kings and queens. It's your year. If it's not, trust me, I am not going to feel bad for you. That's the selfish in me. Positive energy. I tell everybody, listen, I'm only on positive waves these days. Your wave is going the opposite way. We might collide. Tidal wave or whatever it's called. I'm not looking for any of those this year. It's only solutions. It's the only thing that I ask for these days. If you see something that might be a diversion, might be a slow, not even a stopping, but something that might slow you down, let's talk about it. Open book conversation. That's what we're here for. Join my club. Beast mode. You need the cheat code? Contact me. I'm gonna put it. We can start from scratch and create that perfect vision of what you want. Meaning that our questions are then going to go into simply saying, what do you like? Why do you want to open up a gym? What inspires you about the gym? When we start to peel back your real reasoning and wanting to open up that type of business, then we can paint the picture and work into how much that is going to physically cost, right? Whether that is physical money, whether that is partnerships, whether that, we can identify the financial side. And there's different ways that we can achieve those goals for you. And if you say, Jason, I don't have no money, I can't do any of that, we can talk about it. We can figure out how do we work backwards into gathering the resources that you need, because a lot of things in life isn't attained just because you have the actual tender in physical cash. Absolutely, it expedites things a lot quicker. It's less of a conversation. You can go in there, boom, 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 boom. But when you can understand resources and the power of what it is when you have your IP, your intellectual property, that thought, that dream, that vision, know the worth of it. That's the biggest thing, that you know your worth. That's what 100% selfish is, knowing your worth. Man, sit back and understand the foundations, the fundamentals of what it is that you're looking to do, where you're trying to go. So I challenge you, man, to create a vision board. I challenge you to look at it every day. I challenge you to take steps in achieving what you put on that vision board every single second. I challenge you to be selfish and attract yourselves to other people that have those same similarities in goals and visions. And then I also challenge you to just be yourself. 2020, man, it's all about alignment. It's all about being selfish in your drive. It's about being you. 100%. Party, have fun, doing it. Welcome. And we'll come back and we'll talk about the utilizations of the tools, how to gather other resources. We'll talk about how to maximize every single second of this year. That's my goal and what I want to be able to give to you is open conversation. You didn't get anything else from what I was just saying. Winners 2020. Winners. Winners.